Hi, I'm Kay of Kay's Creative Home. Welcome back to my channel. Recently we started a series doing a Grandinraod dupe. For part 1, I showed you how to make a wreath using Dollar Tree products. In part 2, I showed you how to make a book cover and how I painted my thankful sign from Dollar Tree. And now we're going to pull it all together and make this beautiful arrangement from Grandinraod. Let's get started. Today I'm participating in the Look for Less challenge hosted by Yami, the Latina Next Door, and co-hosted by Corey of Desert DIY. Please be sure to check out their channels and the playlist in the description box below. Now to complete my Grandinraod dupe, I'm going to be using some more Dollar Tree products, starting with these berries. And then I have two sets of leaves. And then I have these larger bunches of leaves that I got from Walmart. And these were $3 each. And I'm pulling everything together because I'm trying to use some of the products that I already have in stock. First, I take these two large bunches of leaves from Walmart and I lay them end to end and I connect them together using zip ties. Now I want them to be good and tight from the beginning, even though I'm going to add some more things. So I'm pulling them really tight and then I'm going to clip the ends. Now I'm going to fluff them up a little bit, just so they won't look so lifeless laying here, and I'll be able to kind of picture what I want to do next. So I'll just do that on both ends, trying to get them ready to be used in my arrangement. Next thing I want to do is add in some berries, and I have two bunches from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to put the entire bunch in the center of the leaves on both sides, and then I'm going to just kind of fluff them in a little bit, arrange them, bringing them through some of the leaves so they aren't just all sitting together clumped in one place. It's so important that when you're doing an arrangement you remember to fluff and pull things apart and give them some life. So I like to thank Yami of the Latina Next Door and Corey from Desert DIY for hosting today's challenge. I really appreciate their labor of love, and I hope you all take the time to look at the playlist and enjoy all of the dupes that people have done to create a look for less. Although my Grandinraod dupe won't be the exact same color as what they have, the arrangement will be similar, and I didn't really like the conservativeness of the colors they use. I really like the traditional fall colors, so I decided to use those. So now you can see I'm securing in the two bunches of berries that I've added to my arrangement and clipping off those zip ties. This is my buffet in my dining room, and this is where we'll be pulling together my Grandinraod dupe. The first thing I'm doing is adding the two books that I covered, and if you'd like to see how I did that, there's a link to that video below. The next thing I'm adding is my wreath that I made, and also if you'd like to see how I made this wreath, there's a link to that video in the description box below. I've actually taken some fishing wire, you can barely see it, and connected the wreath to those books, and the weight of the books is holding that wreath in place. Next, I brought over my leaves that I put together, and this is going to be the swag part of my display. And then I'm going to take the time to fill in the center in a minute. In the background on top of the books is the word thankful, and it's hard to see because of the background, but I'm going to adjust that later so that you can see it better. Next, I've added in my Dollar Tree leaves that I had just to add more fullness, and it's hard to see the difference, but it did make things a little fuller. Now, if you're enjoying the video and you like these types of instructional videos, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share it with others. And if you'd like to see more things that I do for fall, become a family member. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll be notified as new videos are released. Let's get back to this display. So next I've added in a few pumpkins. There's a small one in the center and there are two larger ones on either side. I've pulled those in a little closer to make them a full part of the arrangement. And then I took the time to weave ribbon throughout the swag, adding in some loops. Now I've added two white pumpkins on either side of the swag. They're a little more difficult to see because they each have leaves on top. These were from Dollar Tree also, and they came with the leaves attached on the top. So that helps to add in more fullness. And now I've added two orange pumpkins into the swag. And you can see them to either side of the center there. And to kind of tie things together, I've added a orange vase and two orange pumpkins behind the word thankful so that the word wouldn't blend into the background of that wallpaper. So let me show you my completed product. So here is my dupe for the GrandinRoad swag and thankful script. And I have displayed it down the length of my buffet in my dining room. I am in love with how colorful it is. Now the GrandinRoad thankful script was $99 and the swag was $129. So while the GrandinRoad display came to $228, I was able to recreate it for approximately $40. Again, I want to thank Yami, the host of the Look for Less Challenge from the Latina Next Door, and Corey from Desert DIY, who was her co-host, for hosting today's challenge. Don't forget to check out what everyone has done in the playlist. It's in the description box below. All right, I thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll be talking with you again real soon.